What, no shorts today, brother?
For me, I just had them on. I just changed out of them.
Yeah, I know what you changed though. Like you changed. Like what's like?
Why is he changed?
Yeah, you changed.
There's my gym shorts. I just weren't gonna make enough. Like I can't sit next to Slick.
That's what it is. That's what it was. I knew it was something. Hey, let me tell you something.
He was trying to think. If I knew
this one was coming, I would have got trim.
I even got sunglasses.
I'd have got a kettle on. I'd have done something.
One more. There you go.
Yeah. When you're standing next to Slick, you gotta do something.
You can look bad.
Yeah, you gotta do something.
Wait.
Yeah, when you sit next to Slick, you gotta do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got something.
Yeah.
Something's gotta be, or you gotta be doing
Glasses
something.
are on now.
Yeah, exactly.
I gotta do that.
Do you know what though, Dan? You know what you've been missing?
I don't know how he hasn't been there.
Fam.
I don't know how he hasn't been
Fam.
there.
Damage limitation. Bro, I can't be there.
The R&B parties have your name all over it.
Bro, I don't know how he hasn't been there.
Bro, all over it. Just yesterday.
Everybody
Just yesterday.
messaged me.
Yesterday
I would have come yesterday.
was
and then
a movie.
I actually went on your Insta yesterday and I looked and it said Birmingham. I was like, oh, okay.
No.
Oh, Birmingham is
on the 25th. Bro, yesterday we did pop in Brixton. So what you saw is, you saw me talking, because obviously I was talking about what we had, but I was mentioning, I always say, boom, we got Birmingham as well. But, bro, do you know what? It's not even just about yesterday. It's about all of them.
Yeah.
I know.
Even from the start, like the first one, we did, the first one was in October last year, or November or whatever. That was like a little, even for me.
I know. Do you think I'm missing them by accident?
That's called like Kevin Nolan.
This is not happenstance, bro. It's not happenstance. It's not safe.
Bro, all I'm telling you, it's got your name.
It's definitely not safe.
It's got your name all over it, bro.
But I get too emotional, too passionate,
Bro.
Who's
Fam,
give me some songs, bro.
Bro, Tevin Campbell, Can We Talk? What?
What? Yeah.
Oh my
You're going there.
God.
You're allowed to go there. You're not
I went all the way there, bro. Fiending. Jodeci. I'm saying to them, you know what? I just have a big feeling that you lot in here don't even know this rhythm. I'm playing it. They're singing their hearts out. They're singing their hearts out. You're flinging down the Usher rhythms. They're singing their hearts out.
I could SWV week.
SWV week. Oh my God, Dan. I'm telling you, this is different. And this is what I keep saying as well, yeah. Even when I'm promoting this thing, I keep telling people, if R&B isn't your thing, just stay in your yard.
Yeah.
I got something else for you.
Yeah.
There's other things going on or whatever. Don't look at the Insta snaps and that and get FOMO and think, oh my God, no, I want to leave. No, if R&B is not your thing, stay at home. Like, go somewhere else. Yeah. You don't need to come there. And that's why I say even more so. You see, when you go on Dan's Snap on fuck Sunday, on a Wednesday.
Yeah, on a random Wednesday.
Morning, after he's dropped the Utes off and that.
Album
singing
cuts.
album cuts.
Yeah.
Album cuts.
That's me.
You might even want to come and fling a tune.
I'll come if you can let me do
I'm not
that.
gonna lie.
If I come and I can have a look at something and be like, cool, let's What?
Let's do it then. Of course.
When's the next one? Birmingham. I said I was going to be inside, but I'm coming out.
The next London one is in October. It's Halloween. The 30th.
That's scary.
Box Park.
That's a nightmare.
Literally.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Yeah, the whole thing.
The whole thing in Box Park.
Box Park. The tickets ain't even gone on sale yet, and 250.
When's the next one? Not the next London one. When's the next one?
250 tickets have gone, and we ain't even announced it properly yet.
Is the next one in Birmingham?
The next one.
The next one's in Birmingham.
Kind of like Birmingham.
Yeah. Dan? So do I. So do I. Oh, I love Birmingham.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for Birmingham.
Villa away.
Oh, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Hey, Birmingham, the 25th of September. Yeah, and it's a daytime kind of thing. It finishes at 11.
That's Sunday, innit?
Yeah, man. Everyone can get...
Sunday.
It's a Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm in Manny. I'm on my way back from Manny conveniently on that day.
Stopping in Birmingham.
And I'm on my way back from Liverpool.
Are you up there? Are you up there on the 24th?
Yes.
Gonna come to the fight?
Yes. 100% actually.
Yeah,
oh, no, wait, hold on 1 second.
Oh, wait, you're playing.
Yeah,
what time are you playing?
Nah, my book is at 1 though.
Yeah, we'll be out of there. We'll be in.
What time's it done? The fight's usually 11.
We'll be out of there by 11.
Oh, I'm coming then.
Yeah, and then we'll just like score over to Liverpool.
now.
This weekend it's already sounding like a.
Oh, it's a mess.
Because it's Liverpool and Manny's only what 45 minutes.
I was doing that journey every day last week.
Is it? Yeah. Just quickly, boom, bang.
I was based in Liverpool for the fight, but I kept going out in Manny.
Yeah, Manny's a sensational place to be.
£63 cabs every day.
That's not even that bad.
It's not even that bad.
To be fair, from one city to the next,
yeah.
that's all right.
Late as well. Late.
Well, you know, when you deep it, what? That's what's Ealing to Hackney?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Ealing to Hackney during the day. During the day-ish.
Yeah.
Do you know what? It might even take longer.
It's longer.
It definitely takes longer.
It's
It definitely takes longer.
Yeah, it takes longer.
Ealing to Hackney is it's over an hour.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a short distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll do it. It's done.
Yeah, it's done.
Pull up on us if you're in Manny or you're in Liverpool.
Yeah,
we'll
pull
see
up.
you that
Yeah,
week.
pull up. But honestly, the R&B thing is you, bro.
Yeah, 100%. Yesterday the crowd was sick as well.
Cold, man.
Bro, we played. What was you playing? Erica Badu, on and on.
Oh yeah.
Thunder for thinking everyone first verse, chorus. All right, let me switch it. He turned it down. Well, the crowd was singing the second verse.
Said, oh my
god, what?
They know.
This is what we're doing today.
There's more of us.
This is what we're doing.
Heard it all before.
Heard it all before.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. But see, when I played heard it all before, I couldn't get. Listen, I might as well just play it to the end.
Yeah.
Took it down, whatever. They're singing the whole
singing the
thing.
whole
You know what kills me with those tunes? A lot of that era. My favorite part is the bridge.
Right.
3 minutes in.
That's it.
Exactly. That's what he said to me.
Yeah.
When
He
he
said,
played
this one's to the
Fantasia, when
bridge.
I see you, I said, bro, you better let that run to the bridge. Because the bridge
Or you may as well
is the only
start
part.
from the second
Or even
verse.
start it from the second verse.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
But do you know what as well? What I like about it, yeah? The formula of the way that the night works is just perfect. And like, I know at some point we're going to need to figure out a change or whatever, but the formula is perfect.
Yeah.
The warm-up DJ does whatever the warm-up DJ is doing. The DJ before me is playing more of like 2007-ish kind of current-ish R&B, up-tempo thing. I come on and I start going in with the old school stuff. Yeah. I start going back. Then I start going slower. Then it's the slow jam thing. Then they start, you understand what I'm saying? Then as I finish, Slick comes in, carries on the slow jam, but then goes to the newer slow jam. You understand what I'm saying? Scissor, Summer Walker, all of that. Yeah, and then starts going back with the R&B-ish, whatever. Then we have the interval. And the interval, I don't even want to talk about the interval too much. Do you know why I don't want to talk about the interval? Huh?
I need to know.
The reason why I don't want to talk about the interval too much is because I don't want anyone to think, you know what, I'm going to come
just
for
that.
Yeah. If you're not an R&B head, this is not for you.
Come.
Please don't tell me this is where you only play.
He said what he does is for a minute, for a little while, he just changes it up, plays some dance or whatever.
Okay.
Brother, and some hip hop or whatever, Bro, the mix he did yesterday.
Last.
What? Then you wait? Because I was deep in this as well. Yeah. You see when you played it.
Yeah.
Then you played the instrumental. You changed the tempo.
No, yeah. So, bruv, that mix. Do you know the maddest thing about yesterday? Not only was it stress because that fucking stage and DJ area was an absolute madness. Yeah. One of the decks wasn't working.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah.
So I had to add already. That was already a mad thing. So obviously the way that I done that mix is that I had last the song.
Yeah.
Last acapella.
Yeah.
Mix both of them in together. Bam, acapella. Switch it to the broken deck. Bam, scratching instrumental.
Hey,
Talking the hardest.
What?
Brother, it went correct. Bro, fam.
The roof.
Had you done it before?
Off. I haven't done that mix before now. I just thought of it then.
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie to you. The roof nearly came off. And then everyone's come and just
the whole dip.
But then as a DJ, I understand.
I was fuming.
He's in a mix now, and it means he might like. And I said, you know what? What I didn't want him to do was then just start with. I said, no, do that again. Yeah. Go back from the acapella and do that again. Yeah. And he did it again. Did it again. Man. It was cold.
That mix was crazy.
I noticed a couple of people as well. Like I stopped the money pull up thing. Yeah. Basically,
no, wait. Before he says this, Dan, he's changed.
No, don't do that.
Dan?
Oh, what's he done?
Dan?
Don't
Bags that big
he's changed.
You threw the money back.
Dan?
You threw the money back.
Dan? He's changed. You see the colour of your top? Yeah.
Oh, no, Dan knows.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I know you know. That's right. I'm not gonna elaborate.
Okay,
but yeah, he's
Talking about
changed.
the kettle.
Bro, yeah.
Bro,
Hey, listen.
man was giving him money pull-ups. He said, nah. He said, stop the music. You know, so during slow jam time, he stopped. He said, nah, fuck this. Stop the music. This is his line.
We don't need that.
I'm good for the money.
No, I didn't.
You did what?
I didn't mean it like that, though. I didn't mean it like
Good
that.
for the money.
You can't
Don't
see
need that.
smooth bezel.
We don't need the money round here.
Do you know what it was? I didn't mean it like that. What I'm saying is, yeah, you see like the money pull up thing and that, it's cool when you're playing dancehall and whatever else, yeah. But you see when you're playing slow jams and whatever, yeah, it's like, and you will know this, even when you're playing dancehall.
No, I know 100%. Yeah,
sometimes people come with the money pull up at just the weirdest times in the tune.
Yeah. Once the good part's gone or once the best part of the song's gone, where like now it's like, nah, and we need to transition to like when we're in a zone now, we're moving.
Right. I might be ready to mix out the tune now. The man's coming with
everyone their money back. You're giving everyone their money back.
So Manny stopped me from doing this. So I thought, as I got some money pull up and whatnot, I was just happy and I was just in the vibe. So I thought, you know what? The loudest thing, I'll just give them money. So I see one girl singing one tune. It might have even been flipping Tevin Campbell or whatever. Yeah. So I've got one of the £20 and I've given it to the girl. Manny notices to me, what did you just do? I said, where's the other 20? I said, I gave it to that girl. He picked up the money and he put it in my pocket. He said, what are you doing? I'm like, you know what? I'm just in the vibe. Right now, you see the money pull up thing and that? Let's hold off on that for a minute. I'm trying to work.
There's a place for it.
There's a place for it.
There's a place for it. No. This is the place for it. I'm just trying to work out how you can develop it. What you did there, it sounds like the beginning of something beautiful.
I know where you're going to go.
I think you get to choose who gets this money.
Right. I knew he was going to say that.
I think you got to choose.
I couldn't do that all the time, though.
You could do it sometimes.
Yeah, definitely.
Sometimes you just have to pick.
Yeah, you know what? I've got this money pull up or whatever. Who's got the loudest thing? I'll just give it to them.
Yeah.
But like,
the loudest thing. I said the loudest thing. I'm giving it to them.
I give it to them. But you know what? As well, big and serious is that like, so much people in the dance and that. Yeah. At the front, everyone can see what's happening, but at the back, people can't see what's going on. Every minute the tune's stopping, they don't know what's going on. The tune's stopping and that and whatnot. It's like, nah, man, like, I'm good for that. Like, let's just enjoy the thing and then we'll just go from there. You get what I'm saying? But, Dan, the R&B and slow jams party has your name all over it.
I know.
And all I'm telling you is the next one, well, Birmingham, obviously, the 25th.
The next one is Box Park.
But the next one in Box Park, Croydon, if you want to play a tune...
Can I have 15 minutes?
You can have what you want.
Alright, cool, it's done.
You can have what you want.
It's done.
I'm not gonna lie, you're doing it. Bro, you'll fit right in.
How are you anyway, bro?
I'm alive. I'm well. I'm inside now.
Are you inside?
Except for these parts.
Yeah, of course. You just need one, that's all.
Yeah, I'm inside now, man. I spent a lot of money. I burnt myself out, man. I'm tired. I want some early nights.
I know those.
I'm just tired now.
Tired,
I'm
just straight tired.
I just want to sleep, wake up early.
What does the early night look like? What sort of time?
I can go sleep 11:30.
Oh yeah, that's an early night for me. So to a lot of people, that is not an early night.
Yeah. People are in the middle of their sleep them times.
Yeah, exactly. But early night to me is 12.
Yeah, anything before midnight.
But if I can get to sleep, because it means I can still get 7.5 hours.
Right, yeah, definitely.
That's okay. That's all I want. But I've been at the moment, like I've been getting in. My sleep's been fractured. That whole carnival weekend plus the next week, like it's just a mess, man. Like I can't keep behaving like this.
Can you still sleep 7 hours though at your age?
I can sleep more.
Later.
What, you can't sleep more than... What?
I can sleep... You can't sleep longer than 7 hours?
I slept for 10 hours the other day.
What?
Your longest is 5?
5-6 hours and I'm up.
Big man, I could sleep 11.
Yeah, that's chaos.
If I wanted to,
that's chaos.
I could, if I wanted to.
I did 10 the other day.
Don't play with me when it comes to that. Yeah, I done 10 the other day.
What's this without?
That's when you wake up with drool there. Like the pillow more.
It's a recovery thing, isn't it?
No, that's not even that for me.
That was recovery.
Oh, it's normal for you.
That I could do that. I tell people this all the time. I'm up because I'm ambitious.
Yeah.
And I've got things to do. Not because I have to.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm choosing to do this because I've got some targets I'm trying to hit and all of that type of stuff. If I didn't have to hit them,
I'll be asleep.
I'm not one of them type of people who sit here and act like, oh my God, the bed's the worst thing on earth. No, I love sleep.
The bed is amazing.
I love my bed, but I just can't sleep.
I just got a new mattress as well, man.
What's this? No herbal, no nothing, no nothing, just straight.
Oh, give me the herbal and then you get a different type of sleep out of me.
16 hours.
I'm telling you, I know I'm in the deepest of deepest when I have the herbal tea. Fucking hell, blood. Yeah, I can sleep when I'm ready.
Yeah.
And because of that, I sleep with the curtains open.
Oh, I can't. I wake up with the sun. I need black. I need pitch black.
Oh God, that's dangerous.
It don't need to be pitch black, but I need to be asleep. Even if I get an inkling that it's morning, I'll wake up already.
Yeah. That's why I need it.
I think that's slightly me as well. Because when I go hotels or something, I will do. That's when I can definitely do a long sleep. But that's because it's blacked out. Like I don't know what time is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know what time. I don't know what time is.
If it's blacked out, I'm fucked.
I have to sleep blacked out. I'm fucked. In fact, it's not blacked out, but like I can only have a little bit of sun creeping through. Like if it's daylight, I'm awake.
The day begins.
Right. Yeah. See for me, the reason why I need to sleep with the curtains open is because when I just I don't even have to open up my eyes. Sometimes I can just see that it's sunny through my fucking eyelids.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? Let me tell you something. You see when I notice that the sun's up, something in my mind says, nah, you're being whatless, brother. You gotta get up.
Yeah.
If I don't have that, then I'm gone, bro. And you know what? I got a fucking one of them things to cover my face.
Do you sleep with it? You sleep with eye knots? You sleep with it on? You nutcase.
Not every day, but sometimes it's like, you know what? Today's a long sleep day, and there's nothing that's doing it. I don't know. Have you slept with one of them on?
Yeah,
you go into the maddest sleep with that.
Maddest sleep.
What?
It's just dark.
It's just
dark, bro. It's just dark. There's nothing. You can't see nothing.
Try one.
It's just dark.
I don't think I've ever slept with one.
You'll wake up with your mouth open.
Yeah. It's just dark.
Finished.
It's just dark. It's like what you said. You know, even with your eyelids closed, you can tell that it's bright.
Yeah.
You can still tell that it's bright. With that on, it don't matter. It's just dark.
I just feel like the people that wear silk pajamas as well.
Yeah,
you know what? I was gonna do that.
Silk pajamas. That's when you know you change. You start buying dressing gowns.
Silk cords.
That's it. That's it.
Nah, do you know what? I was gonna do it in the corniest vibe when I think about. I'm glad I didn't do that. But I went on an excursion with someone. And I thought, do you know what? Like, this is horrible. Do you know what I mean?
You think you're gonna get that past me? An excursion with someone.
My thought process at the time was mad because I remember deeping, right? Every time I go to her yard, she's got bagging like a set of fucking and my thing is dead. At this point I wasn't buying the Calvin Kleins and all of that type of shit. I was just hitting them with the Primark.
Checkers, the checkered Primark.
And you know what? True, I've had them for time and that as well. At the top bit is just
Listen, like when it comes to that, like we can't even really keep up with them. Women take sleep seriously, bro.
Yeah, trust me.
They prepare for sleep. Like we just sleep.
We just go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Just done.
So that's shit. It was that girl that afterwards I started thinking, nah, you know what? I'm gonna start spending some proper money on my boxers and that. Before I wasn't doing that, but when I went on this excursion, I was thinking, you know what? I'm gonna make an effort today.
What colour?
So I went, no, I was gonna go and buy the silk pajamas and that and just do the naked thing.
Black ones.
Nah, I was gonna get a coloured vibe.
The green, the money green. That's it.
So you can see the silk.
Yeah,
so you can see the silk.
Yeah, that
with
one.
The colour, you can see that it's silk.
The shimmer.
But I'm not gonna lie. If I would have had the chains then or whatever, I'm not gonna lie. That would have turned me up.
Hey, do you know what? I think it might be time for a silk pajama.
Strong.
It's actually making a lot of sense.
Strong. That and some jewelry. Yeah,
I'm sleeping with my chains on.
Yeah. I sleep with a catalogue.
Boomerang vibes, bro. That boomerang.
Hey. Yeah, man.
It's true. Man needs like it's time. It's finally time to get a dressing gown and some pajamas.
Well, have you not never made a specific effort with the like pajamas or like
only for Christmas?
What do you mean?
I'll have like a Christmas pajamas every year.
Okay.
I'll just match with my kids.
Oh, okay, yeah, of course, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. That one makes sense still.
But as far as flexing,
I'm not gonna lie. Now it's a straight. I'm not gonna lie. I sleep naked now, boy.
Yeah, so do I. But no, do you know what?
I sleep naked. I do that.
Nah,
it's too wild, bro.
It's too free.
Now I only do that to make a statement sometimes.
Yeah.
I tell them, I sleep naked. I don't really.
Yeah. I hear it.
I'm just sleeping with you naked.
Yeah.
After I chop, I'm trying to find my box.
I listen. That's it. But you wait like 3 minutes.
And you start looking. Why do I do that, bro?
Hey, you wait. Like, it's like you realise you're naked.
Yeah, you realise that's what it is. It hits you. You're like, oh shit, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this one?
Let's start.
You wanna drink?
That's it. And you know the worst thing is you try and reach for the button, no matter how far they are.
Yeah, you can't get up.
Do you know what? It always works out. I have to lean this way.
They're always on the other side.
Oh shit, bro. Oh, mate. That is funny, bro. But all it is, there's so much games being played sometimes, bro. It's crazy.
It's nuts.
But flipping. The other day, obviously the whole stuff with the Queen or whatever, yeah. I started having a deep dive. And I started like hearing bare people talking about they were just sort of preferring that we had a queen. And that like they're not happy that we got a king. So I started thinking, I hear that still. Then I started thinking, wait 1 second, wait a minute. Is this another indirect hating man thing?
What, they're just on us again?
Yeah. What are you on us for?
Can't win, bro.
Can't win, bro. Like, you understand what I'm saying? There's a king now. What? No one's happy about there being a king. All right, cool. I understand them, I understand all of that stuff. Yeah, but like, it was funny to me that like I'm seeing people that are more like, I'd rather have a queen than a king.
I've never even heard that argument. That's bonkers. Like, I don't know. Like, if I'm totally honest, it don't really make a difference. I'm so used to having a queen because we've only had a queen. Yeah. We've only had a queen.
70s, what was it? 70s.
It feels a bit mad having a king, to be fair. In fact, maybe I agree with them.
Yeah, do you know what?
Now that I just said that, because I just called someone a king.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I remember Poet was like, Poet kind of said the same thing.
Yeah, maybe it should be a queen.
Poet kind of said the same thing. Mother Nature and that. There's something in that.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know if you can. Do you know what I was like? I ain't been following too much of what's going on, but today I noticed that like Charles was addressing Parliament or whatever, yeah. And so when I'm seeing him speaking, I'm saying to myself, like Charles has got this rich man glow now. Ever since they've put this king thing on him, something about him just looks a bit different. You know when?
What, did they put like a cape on him and that?
Nah, he was just kind of like.
No, you see that how in the
back in the day, with the
I'm talking like
with the thing.
That's what I thought. You see that how
the cloak,
and the big
and the crown.
No.
Yeah, have they not crowned him? Have they not crowned him?
Coronation's like next year.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, that's what I mean. But they're gonna put the red. They're gonna put the red, like what you see in like cartoons. They're gonna have to put that on him at some point.
Well, you don't have to walk with that every day.
No, not every day. No.
I've not seen. I never saw Elizabeth wear the crown.
Yeah, no.
I never saw her wear the crown.
In pictures.
Only in pictures.
Only in pictures. She didn't walk around with that.
No, she didn't walk around in
That's probably quite heavy.
No, do you know how heavy it is? That's what she said. She said, I remember she was talking about. She said it's mad. That's why she said she can't have it on her head for long.
Oh, because her neck.
Ting will just rub your head.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, like, you know when someone's, I mean, obviously he's got money, But you know when someone comes into something, it becomes evident without even actually knowing. It's like they cream their skin with something different. Or they bath in something different.
Money glow.
Or they're around something different. When I saw this brother, I said to myself, nah.
Looking younger than ever.
Yeah.
The old road back a few years now. Like, okay.
You've got the new come
I'm here now. Yeah, the new come over and that.
That's nuts. I forgot that he was her son.
That's not, bro. That's mad that you said that.
I thought it was going to William. I forgot that she had another son that looks almost as old as her.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the same thing.
I couldn't believe it. That like when I saw the first image of that's the king, that's not what I expected. I expected Harry's brother.
Yeah, you expected the equivalent of how the Queen looked when she was queen.
When she first come in. Yeah,
because she was like 25.
Bro, they were.
Yeah, she was a young monarch, innit? She was young.
She was alright.
She was young.
I'm not even gonna do that.
You know what?
I'm not even gonna do that.
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. I'm gonna follow you, but I'm gonna do it in a couple of months. Because I'll tell you what. Let me tell you something. I got some lovely takes on that one. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it a little bit later.
Once the dust settles.
Yeah, once the dust settles, I'll bring you back. I'll bring you back.
You're ready.
And we'll go.
He's ready.
Yeah, we gotta go. Yeah. All right, cool. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah, I just wasn't expecting him to be king. And then I remembered, I thought that was like, you know, like there's so many rules. Like there's a fair few of them.
Yeah.
I just didn't realise that he was her son.
Yeah.
It's the same. That's what it was. And remember, they were reporting it, and they kept saying, Charles and his mum, and I was like, who's his mum? Bro, I was baffled. Fam, I swear to you, this is how mad it was that you said the fam. They kept saying, yeah, like he's doing well, like obviously he's having to take over the thing, plus like he's having to grieve over his mum, and I'm thinking, who's his mum? Fam, it took me a minute, bro. I was like, oh yeah,
I couldn't believe it.
that's actually his mum.
Yeah,
it's mad because like I always used to get confused when we talked about Charles, or when they talked about Charles. I'd get confused about like where he was in the royal family, and even Andrew, I'd get confused about. I'd get confused about Andrew because wait, if Charles,
that's their brother.
That's their brother. That's what I'm saying. That's his brother. That's his broski. Yeah.
It's Gilly.
That's what I'm telling you. That's his chargy, but different. Yeah. They grew together, literally. Yeah, literally. That's his brother. So that's what I'm saying. I used to get confused about that. So it's like, you know what? You're thinking about. It's so mad when you remember we did the pod about Harry and whatever. Remember that? What was that? That was last year, March.
Yeah.
But it's like you think about Harry and William, but then you miss their dad.
Their dad. Yeah. Where's he been then?
He's been there the whole time.
He's been there.
At one point, I thought that was the Queen's man.
Yeah, probably.
Chuckie, that's what I thought.
This is what I'm saying, Chuck.
So I got confused because you see that her husband died last year. Was it last year?
Yeah.
I got confused. I thought that was the same person.
Yeah, you're thinking that's
But I just thought maybe someone else died.
Yeah. Bro, this is what I'm saying.
Is Camilla queen now?
Camilla's queen.
No, she can't be.
No.
Queen. No, you can't.
Queen consort.
Yeah, she's
Queen
not
consort.
Yeah.
Can you come and explain what consort? Do you know what that is? Okay. Could you Google it
on the screen?
Oh wait, when do we get a queen then? Do we?
No, there's
you
not.
only get a queen when there's not going to be. There's not going to be.
No, but I'm saying. So for example, there's
not going to be a queen for time.
No. What about when Will?
It goes to William next. Then it will go to.
Yeah, but William's a king.
Harry.
Yeah, then it won't go to Harry. It will go to William's son.
Yeah.
Oh, swear.
No, but I'm saying
it misses Harry now.
Is there not a king and queen?
Because he's got a son.
Because William's got a son. No, it's not like king and queen. So if there's a queen or if there's a king, that's it.
Yeah, there's not two.
Their partner is not the opposite.
Why?
So Philip was...
It's just the way that it is.
The reason
Philip
being
was still prince.
Yeah, but
still
that's
prince.
It's a bit stupid.
But do you know why? Technically, it is nepotism. Because when you think about it, the reason why there probably can't be a king and a queen is because if the king dies and then it's the queen and then the queen meets a new man, then it keeps going to different families.
Yeah.
So they just want to keep it to as much as they can.
I hear it.
Do you know what I'm saying?
It's still like, that's a king. Just give him his Queen's Council.
Well, Queen's
Council. It's the wife of a reigning king.
It's the wife of a reigning king. Okay.
But they used to have kings and queens, no?
Yeah.
At the same time.
Google that.
Back in the day, but I
Did
don't know
we
if that
used
was
to have
ever the
kings and
English.
queens?
I don't know if that was an English monarch or
Somewhere it's
That's
got
what be like.
European.
Yeah,
it might
yeah.
be European monarch.
Do many places even still have kings?
No,
Doesn't
I think
Like in
Spain-
Asia, I know
yeah,
they've
I
got
think
some.
Spain does.
Saudi Arabia does?
Nigeria's got some.
So yeah, now they got
Some.
Nigeria's, I promise you, Nigeria's got
If
some kings.
it was the queen, there wouldn't be a so-called king because the king
Would be a prince.
would be more powerful.
No, because the king would be more powerful. That's why.
Oh,
That's
oh,
why.
okay.
That's why Prince
She's
Philip. That's why
blood.
Philip was prince and not
Yeah,
king.
because she's the bloodline.
Yeah.
She holds the power.
Yeah.
right.
And when the king's the bloodline, obviously he'll be more powerful than the queen anyway, which is why she'll be called the queen.
Why would he be more powerful than the queen in this day and age?
In this
Well,
day
this
and
day
age,
and
the
age, yeah,
argument
it's
was-
different.
Right. Do you know what? Oh, let me tell you something. There'll be a big argument about that.
That'll be a big
I'll
one.
tell you what. Them feminists will
gonna
come
be a
all the
big
way
one.
out. Them feminists will come all the way out. We're talking about
Thing.
patriarchy. What? They're not having that at all.
And she'll catch. I don't know. It's mad. He'll catch even more flames because really and truly, Camilla is not the people's.
Who's Camilla?
She's
Yeah,
not
right.
the people's.
Camilla's his gal.
He's gal. The
The
gal he
This
cheated
is-
on with Diana with.
Yeah, the thing that he cheated on Diana with. That's
Hold
why.
on, that's his missus.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you noticed recently, like Diana's been posted around a bit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's because they're kind of reminding.
No, of course it's his missus.
They're reminding everyone she's not the real one.
Right.
Do you know what it is? I'll tell you what it is. Because Diana died
we're
young,
popping today.
the picture I have in my head isn't an old lady. It's only
it's
a
the-
young
the
lady.
young
Like,
one.
it's yeah, this is mad, man. But big up all of them.
she-
Yeah.
Yeah, big up all of them. Big up all of them. And do you know what? I'll tell you this as well. I just feel deep down, Charles said when he became king, or text, he might have even text William and said, big man, don't think that you're getting this young. You're going to have to wait until you're 80
Yeah.
to get that.
Yeah.
Stay alive, my brother. Yeah?
I'm not gonna lie.
What? I'm holding on to this.
The way he's entered with mad because everyone always used to say when the Queen dies. Obviously, Charles was next, but they were saying, "Will he take it?"
Yeah.
because he's going to be of a certain age.
he's
Or
waited
will-
his whole
or
life
will
for
he-
this.
or will he
What?
just give it to William?
What did you just say?
He's waited his whole life.
Right.
100.
You think I'm giving that
You can
up?
tell.
You're mad.
Like
Even
what
if I
you
get a
said,
strong
the-
year, I don't care.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I don't care if I'm terminally ill. I'm not passing that on yet. I might have 6 months.
Yeah.
I'm holding that for 6 months.
Because you got that in history.
100.
You got that in history.
Exactly.
Of course.
And you know, let me tell you something. That might even keep me alive. If
Yeah.
I'm terminally ill and you give me that, what? I might get extra 2 years out of me.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
I'm not
no
gonna lie, I think
way.
That's what the Queen was doing.
How old is Charles? 70 what?
76 or something.
76. He's hanging on until end of 90.
Yeah, he'll be here for
100%.
50.
I mean, he's going to be here for time now.
Yeah.
Had he not have had that,
Yeah.
you know what I
he
mean?
got
Might
time.
have, was 73. Yeah, had he not have had that, he might have, young heart disease or,
Hey,
he might have had something.
Obviously, the Queen lived and was in power forever, but King's dad, did her dad die young?
Yes.
He died young,
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think them times there anyway, people were dying a lot younger anyway.
Scurvy, innit?
Man says scurvy.
Scurvy, you know.
That
was a time ago.
That was
Them pirates died in like the 50s, bro. We're in the 1400s.
Let's go back to Henry VIII for them, man.
Wait, actually, how old was Henry when he died?
Who? Henry VIII?
Yeah.
Henry VIII.
Yeah.
He probably died quite.
Google
He
how
was
old.
on Big Smoke.
Oh,
you know.
Big Smoke.
When you go
Big
back and you look
Smoke.
at Kings,
Oh
now,
my God.
imagine Henry VIII being in power now. like how he was
It
moving.
would be ridiculous.
He was moving crazy.
Brazy.
Google how old he was when he
Crazy.
died, by the way, Henry VIII.
Brazy.
Yeah, he was moving.
Didn't he
mad.
just die of
Chopping off
bad
heads and
health?
that.
I think he died of like bad health.
Yeah, he did it.
Like,
He did it
loads
with Wigan.
of
Because he was just like,
Huh?
He had gout.
yeah, man.
How old was he?
Galliander. He had all of them.
He died at 55.
55.
55.
Oh, that's not even that bad still.
Yeah, but that's
For
still.
that-
Yeah, for a monarch, it probably is.
Yeah.
You've got the best.
Best,
like,
yeah.
And he
Yeah, I
died
mean,
No,
well,
but back then. From
but
when he
55 might have
What
been.
year was
What
he
year
in-
was that?
What year was he in power?
1490.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Them
so-
times there, 55.
That was like 90
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
bro, yeah, that's
That was like
a
90
good age. That's a
something.
good age.
Most people were probably dying in their, 30s? Like
Yeah,
end
them
of 30s
times
and
there.
stuff like that?
Yeah.
Like, that was average age of death.
Full life.
No way.
that can't be.
30 average age of death. Bro, you know what I mean?
Kind of 30. Yeah,
bro, them days, yeah, bro. Man, just
not everyone though.
No, I'm saying average.
No, average.
The reason why I'm saying average is because Google it. 14 what?
Average of 35.
Yeah, go Google it.
Bro, it was mad. Man, people weren't hitting 50s on that back then.
You're telling me there's no grandparents
Where?
back then?
Yeah.
Yeah, young ones.
Do you know what they were doing?
Yeah.
Like, do you want a pod? Wait, do you want to like?
What is it?
Before you do that.
Wait, go.
Stop.
Why you saying see? You was on my side.
I said.
Stop. Before you even say that, do you want a pod?
I said people were reaching 50.
Stop. Wait, stop. Before you even say that, you want a pod? Yeah.
Come, let's go.
There was, because you know what they were doing. You know what they were doing?
Go on.
Yeah, there wasn't age of consent back then. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
Right.
No, the facts.
Right. There wasn't that. So we just want to talk about it.
Facts.
Yeah. You, the banana looks kinda. You understand what I'm saying? From when the banana looked kinda yellow to them, that was them.
That was
Hey,
them,
listen.
yeah.
What does it say on there?
1500 and 1800, the life expectancy throughout Europe was hovered between 30 and 40.
Do you know why, Dan?
my
Dan,
gosh.
back then they didn't have antibiotics.
Bro, there was no fam.
I didn't have antibiotics.
Bro, humanity was mashed.
Why?
Bro, like what?
Why?
Bro, that's why we got so much fucking tablets.
Bro.
I'm telling you.
For everything.
We've done alright, man.
We've done alright. That's what I'm saying.
We've done alright.
Yeah, but now some people are living.
Hey,
too
we're
old.
living long. Do you know what it was 1,000 years ago?
Go on.
20 to 35.
Jesus.
Fucking crazy. Fuck. But you know, that's Dan. Honestly, when you look at the fact of like, look at all the diseases and stuff that were going on around them times there, and they didn't have what we had now. They didn't have those type of cures and stuff like that. When we get ill, we go to the hospital. More time, them was flinging a one bandage on it or praying or fucking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear it. It's the prayer.
Yeah,
the prayer
that's
is
what it
mad.
was.
Yeah.
Hoping, just hoping, pray.
Just
Every
hope
day
and pray.
that you don't drop dead off whatever's happening or something don't fall off.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Scurvy.
But when you think about that, yeah, how long we're living, and like look at the times that we're living in now. Like look at all the things that we've seen in our generation, bruv. It's nuts.
Yeah, it's
like
nuts.
even when the Queen died, I thought, fuck, like we've seen a lot of things in even a short space of time.
Bro, the last 20 years has been mad.
Bro,
Mental.
crazy.
She
Like,
was
actually
here
mad.
during the First World War.
Right.
Yeah.
That is nuts.
Yeah, she's
First
seen a
one.
lot. She would have seen a lot.
Seen all
My
that.
great grandmother's 104 years old. Like, look at that life. Like how much
That's nuts.
things, different changes
what
and that you see in that. Like, it's mental. But like the last year, you're right. The last 20 years, the last couple of years.
Oh yeah. That's,
Like the Queen died, pandemic, this, that, and the fourth, and whatever else. Like this is bare things.
bro, the maddest thing is, a change of monarchy is actually a very big deal. It's a very big deal. But the amount of things that has happened into like with
It's light.
it's light work. Like, man, are just looking at it like it's a light thing. Like, okay, yeah, cool. Because of the amount of shit that's happened.
But I'm guessing also the change of monarchy doesn't matter as much nowadays because the monarch doesn't actually do anything in terms of laws.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see before, like old school, the king would be like,
everyone.
Sunday we go back to work, and
Right.
that's it. It was done. Like, but now the monarch kind of, I'm not even sure what the monarch's role is.
I think you can't go to war or something without.
You can't go
The
to war
monarchs.
without king or queen.
If she says rise up,
preceding it, yeah.
And then
Oh,
you've got
swear, I
rise
didn't
up.
know
you
that.
have to
That
rise
makes
up.
sense, to
Yeah.
be fair.
Really,
Like, the
yeah?
army general has to go and speak to someone.
Yeah, I think
before-
you have to. I think.
Huh?
Prime Minister.
Oh yeah. So I thought it
Or
was
the
just,
army general. It sounds better like that.
yeah. But I thought the Prime Minister just had to call themselves just to say, yo, we're going on.
Nah, I think they have to get the go ahead. And I don't know if it still is now, but I remember when I was watching The Crown, the Prime Minister had to have the weekly sit down with the Queen
Right.
and tell the Queen what's happening.
Yeah.
Shout out
Mad.
that show. That's
Yeah.
So what happens
Shut
when
up,
the Queen, or what happens when you get to a stage where this is just a bit too deep. 'Cause I was just gonna say like
mentally, you
yeah,
can't,
mentally
like,
you don't have the capacity to.
You still have to. It's this part of the thing, no matter what.
It's ceremonial.
What actually? This is a hypothetical here. Yeah. What if the next person in line was disabled severely? Do they discriminate on that?
Let's.
Do you-
what are you
I'm
doing?
just trying. I'm trying to find out. I'm trying to find out No, I'm trying to find out if they're on a picking and choosing thing.
No, I reckon you'd have to go if there's a carer, usually you'd have to have a designated person who's responsible for that person. I'm guessing, like the person who makes decisions for the disabled, or like that person.
Well, there's even a story in the Monarch with even watching The Crown again. They hid. They've got disabled cousins, or something, and they hid them away. They apparently dashed them in a home somewhere and left and didn't tell no one about them.
Was it because
they didn't?
I got questions.
I know what question you're gonna ask. I know what question you're gonna ask.
It's about incest.
Oh, why? What?
I'm just about. But can we not? I just want a pod though. I'm just trying to understand. And you know what? You lot in the comments could help. Because I don't know.
The Queen and her thing were cousins.
Well,
the Queen and the what?
And her husband. They were cousins.
Yeah.
They're all there.
Oh, is that too much?
You know if you
Is that too much?
You know if you looked, if you did the camera and you then panned between me and Chuckie fast, you'll see our faces going, oh my god.
A little bit. There's going to be a problem still. Hey, today is killing me.
Oh shit!
But it's mind, body, and soul. If it's fit, then they can do it. If they're not fit, mind, body, and soul, then they can't.
Is it mind, body, and soul?
How do you judge that?
How do you judge a soul?
How do you judge soul? Yeah. How do you judge soul?
Well, if you're failed in one of them, bro, then the other two don't count.
How do you judge soul?
Brother.
No, that's a fair question. If my mind and my body's fine, and I can answer the questions.
It's just a saying though, innit? I think like mind, body, and soul, innit?
No, but you can't. This is the thing.
I think it's just a saying.
We can't just do that. We can't, because I was thinking the other day.
Well, in this day and age, probably not.
Oh, do you know what? This is gonna get us in trouble today.
Mind, body, soul.
Yeah, but like,
Thanos.
yeah, we can't just say exactly mind, body, and soul. It's got to mean something. Like soul has got. You've got to quantify it in some way for you to say it. No. It's just
You
vibes.
think that, but I think it's just a saying.
But I think it depends who they're talking about as well, though.
Do you know what I think it was? I think at a time, we have to also add it. I'm being serious here now. You have to add in cultural context in it. At the time when they were saying certain things, it made all the sense in the world. As we've moved on, we question certain things. Things change, whatever. And then you start realizing, you know what, maybe that doesn't make as much sense as it once did. But at the time, it made all the sense in the world. You're just going to say something. You got a lot of subtitles to put on the thing, by the way. Yeah, but anyway.
Maybe they used to count soul as like, if you're a real G. English.
Oh, that's, yeah.
If you believe in the British way. Maybe that's what soul, like, maybe that's what it was.
Yeah.
Like, if you really believed in the land, if that was...
Yeah, well, that's possibly.
And that was a shot in the dark. I
was trying to figure out. I was trying to find something.
No, that covers.
Oh, does this cover me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sovereign acts as a focus for national identity, unity, and pride. Gives a sense of stability and continuity. Officially recognizes success and excellence and supports the ideal of voluntary service.
So yes, man.
So.
Oh, okay.
And you have to be white.
Yeah,
Take
basically.
that out. Stop talking as well.
But yeah, that is
Girls bagged.
Yeah, it's, I don't know. It's all an interesting one still. It's an interesting one. But yeah, you're right. Flipping the times is mad. We're just living through some crazy times
What's
in history.
next though?
Bro,
Gosh,
I don't even want to think about it.
They got the new supersonic jet. You seen that?
No.
It flies. You see how Concorde's, like, we fly at 30,000 feet on a normal commercial flight, yeah? Concorde's used to fly, I think, 60?
I think it was higher.
So it was higher. Yeah. And like the that's why they, even though it's like a further distance, the higher you go, it almost slingshots you around the planet faster. But now they discontinued it because there's bare issues and they was getting mashed and whatever it is, and it was expensive. But now they're bringing in supersonic commercial jets.
Commercial jets.
Oh man.
I forgot what company's doing it, but
Emirates.
Probably. Yeah, probably.
She didn't even finish.
It's gotta be.
Has to be.
Hold on, let me find it. Hold on. Supersonic jet. Bet it is. Oh, it's called the Big Bird. No, it's a brand called Boom. But it's probably Emirates.
It's called Boom.
Yeah, it's called Boom.
Right.
Wait, the plane brand is... So they want you to get on a supersonic jet called
Boom.
Big man?
Real. I didn't even think about that.
Big man?
Boom.
Nah, it's not.
Nah, it's put it this way. It's fast. This thing is off.
Well, let me tell you this.
More than a Tesla.
Let me tell you this. Australia will finally see me then.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. Get me there in 15 hours and I'll do it.
I think it does.
Get me there in 10 actually and I'll do it.
Yeah, I think it's
Concorde
bro,
used
it's
to
fast.
do like
What?
London to New York in like more than, I think, less than half the time of a normal commercial.
Yeah, but Australia is like, what is that, 24, 36 hours or some shit like that?
20 something, I think.
That's fucking crazy on a plane. If you get me there in 9, I'll book a flight now. Yeah, we got people out there that listen to this. I'll go and check them.
They don't do a direct flight to Australia still. No.
Who don't?
There's not a direct flight in this from.
I swear there is.
From England.
Yeah.
What, from where to
I
where?
think so. England to Australia.
I don't think there is.
No, I think you still have to stop off.
I think there's a stopover somewhere.
it's
Like, it'll
Google
be-
though still.
Google that, please.
I think the longest. I remember
Direct
seeing
flight.
recently. I think the longest direct flight is from England.
Oh yeah, do you know what? You're right. I remember fucking them lot. The artists that I know that travelled there, I think they stopped in somewhere. They stopped in China or something
Yeah,
like that.
it's like Doha or somewhere.
One does.
One.
Qantas,
Direct.
17 hours.
London to New York in 3.5 hours.
3.5 hours.
No, that is.
Wow.
3.5 hours. To be fair, it's only double the speed, really.
Yeah,
It's only double the speed. That is still.
Oh yeah,
quick.
yeah.
That's still,
pretty
yeah,
fast.
bro, that's
Yeah, that's
speed. Yeah,
Still pretty
That
fast.
speed is already fast.
Watching our
No, but
fast
as in-
play time.
yeah, that's fast. That's pretty fast.
Well, what happens is it enough is. I mean, obviously the area is massive, yeah, but like if there's something in the way.
I was gonna say, is there enough space? I was gonna say, is there enough space in there?
Something's in your way, bro.
What I'm saying is, yeah, if you see something last minute, can you swerve it without it being a disruption?
Bro, you can't. What do you mean? Last
swerve
minute,
a
you're in
fucking
the
commercial
sky.
plane,
There's
bro.
nothing up there.
First
No,
said
but listen,
swerve it,
you see if you quickly in the plane,
Pothole.
that's a yeah. If you get what I'm saying in the plane, it's a madness.
Of
We're,
course that's
you
a
know what?
madness.
It's got to be. We're getting closer and closer to time travel. We have to be because
How
this
far-
is going.
how far away
This
do you
is
think we
going
are from
twice the speed of sound. Now, speed of sound used to be like you could never get near it before, and all of a sudden we popped it, and now we're twice the speed of it. All you got to do to be in the future or to time travel is be faster than the speed of light. We're getting there.
How far away do you think we are from it?
I don't know. I remember seeing something about them trying to like send an atom faster than the speed of light, and they're getting close.
Shit.
I know there's a couple time travelers anyway, because there's like
Yeah,
MI5
MI5.
as in like
MI5 are probably on that.
I know there's a couple of them. There's definitely one or two minimum.
MI5 are probably on that, man. They
Yeah.
probably sussed that long time ago. Them lot in fucking Vauxhall. In that,
Yeah.
just chilling.
In Vauxhall.
Doing nothing. The most secure building with
telling you.
no security anywhere to be seen. Bro, have you ever think about this? That's the most secure. Like, it looks like just a normal building. There's nothing around there.
Yeah.
But you know, if you step 1 foot
Yeah.
close,
Oh my gosh, by
you're
the
going
way-
to be done.
We've got something. Yeah, they've made something called the One Proton at the Large Hadron Collider. It can travel 99.9999999% the speed of light.
Wow.
So we're almost there.
Yeah, we're close.
This is like the last bit of the loading screen.
It's how to do it with flesh. That's what it is. It's the amount. It's going to be the volume. It's just the volume of.
We're
how
only
much
like
you're
one,
allowed-
Yeah.
of
one
how
Doctor
much-
Strange
It's
away
how
from
much
that.
can travel. Ooh.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess like there's a lot of positives in that, innit? Well, anytime I think about what's next, my first thing goes to a negative, which I shouldn't really do. But I do think, like fucking.
But time travel isn't traveling back on forth in time. You mean just transporting from one place to the next?
That's kind of what I want. Like, so that
Not
we can
time.
cut
That's
a
out.
positive.
We don't even need the supersonic jet no
Yeah.
more.
You're talking about
Yeah.
like
Like, we can just go boom.
straight boom to like Birmingham.
Is that a positive? It is and it isn't, isn't it?
Nah, I'll change everything.
Yeah, we just do it, but like it's a bit mad, isn't it? Because it just speaks to the fact of like we're just doing everything mad quick,
mad
just
quick,
all-
yeah.
Yeah, but
everything
you're
just-
saving time. Think about it. Yeah, when you watch these old shows, them man are saying like, "Oh, we're traveling from Ladbroke Grove to Hackney, and it's taking them 3 days on a horse." What a waste of time! Like, again, like, is it like...
And they only had 20 years in general to live. And
it's long. It's
but
long.
you know what
like,
it is?
It's time
We
saving.
don't have... The thing is, we as humans don't have balance.
No, not
Yeah.
You know what? Like, let's use it for that just that. No, we just try to do it for everything.
Everything.
The men start trying to figure out ways.
Rinsing it out.
You know when you get into that mode of trying to figure out a way of. Now you're already trying to do something that it's not there for.
Yeah, too much.
But do you know what? It has to be something like that. Think about it. When the Queen came into power, it was like 1940, bro. There was still just horses and carts. Now we've got electric charged cars that can go, that can just do crazy things. Like we could do anything. Like I can send you a song on my phone. Like I could another 50 years, bro. We are doing this.
Yeah, I know.
And we're in Australia.
I remember. Oh shit!
It's gonna, bro. Look at the 50 years we've just had.
Yeah,
I know.
Bro, even
listen, I remember when I first showed my great grandmother FaceTime.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. FaceTime.
She couldn't.
You gotta think how mad that is.
She couldn't.
To them, they think you're an
She
alien.
couldn't believe
They
it.
think you're an alien. Like that's mad to them.
She's looking at the thing.
That is an alien, bro. Look at it. We used to watch the Jetsons.
Yeah.
And they was doing stuff like that.
Yeah, video
to
phone
each other
call.
on the phone.
Yeah.
She's like, what? And then like someone's saying hello to her, and she's like, how do they know that I'm watching the thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did they record that? Like, what is that?
I'm not gonna
It took
lie,
her a minute.
Even still, you know when I still think about it, bro, that still baffles me, bro.
I'm
I'm not gonna lie.
You could be
when I
anywhere
deep
in the
when I
world.
deep it, I'm like, how? Though,
Bro,
I don't care what
and
you're
there's
gonna tell me
there's
about
a
a
thing called
microchip.
data.
I don't care.
Data,
I don't care.
internet.
How? How?
We don't have a clue.
No.
So Supersonic's coming.
It's
bro.
true.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
it's
saying. It's coming.
Yeah, it's fact. Well, yeah, man. Anyway, before we get out of here quick, I don't know if you noticed that they charged the officer. No, they suspended him. The Chris.
Did they?
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
I found it.
yeah. They today. Yeah. It's mad. They're gonna have to do something about that very quick.
Yeah.
There's got to be some answers very quick because, people are saying, and rightly so in that as well. Yeah, you lot have body cam footage in that.
Yeah.
You lot have had that for a strong minute. Bailiff came to my yard recently with one.
With what?
When they come with the body cam,
Open up the door. So, the man knew me.
Yeah. He
The man knew me. Yeah, he fucking went to my school. He goes to me, I saw Lovian and I thought, oh no, I hope it's not him.
what did he do? Did he execute it? Like, yeah.
Nah, man. I tried to say
Bro,
to him, yo,
you know what
can
guy
bust
allowed me once? Yeah, imagine this. A guy come with the body cam, and then his phone's rung, and it was the Liquidator, so it's the Chelsea song. We hate Tottenham. And I've said, are you a Chelsea fan? He goes, yeah. And I pulled out my top, I've showed the Chelsea badge. I said, bro, allow me. And like, he can't take it off the system, but he made it so that, like, he bought me time.
Yeah.
He bought me hella time, told me what to do, who to speak to, I can't remember if I ever ended up like getting off that fine, but he definitely bought me time.
Yeah, he didn't buy me any time. And I just thought, you know what? I'm going to have to pay something. So I just paid it in.
Yeah.
But I gave him my number though, just in case there's the next
Just
one.
the next one. Let me know.
You just shout me, you know what, we're due to come. At least then if I can pay it before he rolls up, then more time I can pay the fee before the fee.
Hey, it makes you sick. When you go back to the source, you realise this was £60.
Bro,
and that was 256 or 512
Yeah.
or whatever it is.
Mine was
Don't even get me
514. Mine was 514.
512. Mine.
Do you know what? Before we even go into the Chris thing and that, yeah. Could you, obviously circumstance or whatever, yeah. At any point in your life, whenever you were single or whatnot, could you have dated a bailiff?
A bailiff?
Yeah. Someone messaged me, we was just talking and whatnot, and then I said to her, what do you do for a living? And she said, if I tell you, I hope you don't run away. I said, all right, cool, let me guess. Then she said, go on. And my first thing was, are you the bailiff? And that obviously made her laugh. She's like, nah, she works for the police or whatever. And my take on it, I was like, that's a whole next conversation, because I was like, me personally, I know a lot of people don't think this, but me personally, I think that it's good that she works for the police. I think it's good that a black woman is in there, and I think more black people as well should be a part of it, to be in there making sure that the right things are being done. But also the right black people in there as well too, because there will be black people in there that will carry on with fuckery. Especially, I know one who was on that. The moment you give him a badge now, all of a sudden he's 9 feet tall. Yeah, all of that shit. But it did make me think, like, if I'd met someone that turned out to be a bailiff, I could date a Jake. I couldn't date a bailiff. I just couldn't.
Why though?
Do you know what? I'll tell you exactly why. Because one time I did meet one, and I remember how happy she was to take down a business. Yeah. And I didn't love it. It turned me off.
Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, you work for any of those things and you're a snitch. And I just can't be, I can't be associated. I can't. I remember one time my missus was a old school. She's like one of them, like them senior housing officers, but they have to go on raid sometimes.
Oh, they have to go, yeah.
I remember she told me something about going on raid. I said, don't speak to me. Well, you're nutty. You get out of that job. Now you absolutely can't be in that round me.
But I can do that.
What? Doing raids?
Doing raids?
What? Just like saying that door? It's a snitch.
No, I can deal with that. I can work with that. The bailiff thing, and maybe this is just my bias, it's just that like there's so much different circumstances that you can be in. Like unfortunate circumstances for why you don't have the money to pay something.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, and I know that when you don't pay something, you run a risk. So it's the same sort of thing. You run a risk of these things happening or whatever, yeah? See, when you're on the road hustling or whatever, you can be in unfortunate circumstances or whatnot, and it could lead you to the hustle. But something in that to me just feels a bit different, though.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Because you don't really have to do that hustle, but you could have a business and be trying to do the right thing for your family or community, whatever it is, and for whatever reason, it's just not working out. And you spiral into this mad debt now. And you know what happens when it, like, you lose control of it. Yeah. Next minute now, they're turning up to your thing and they're taking everything, and then it just brings a whole next level of anxiety. Yeah. Sometimes the reason, I know this is even more mad, but sometimes the reason why some people don't even pay the initial thing is because it brings a level of anxiety. Yeah. And then you try to just sweep that underneath the carpet, and you're just hoping that, like, do you know what? But then it just, you can't run away from it. And you know what? Once you pay it, it does feel kind of like, even though you've just got rid of all that money, or you may not even have to. Once you get rid of it, you feel kind of like,
how much? It's the weight's gone.
Yeah, I've got 3 things. I've got 2 tickets to pay or to appeal.
Oh, go right.
Yeah, we're gonna go over the appeal procedure first.
Yeah, you have to. Go
and I've got one next one that I don't even know what it is, but I've got it on my phone. I need to phone them tomorrow and just I want to know where it is. Like, it's already with an enforcement agency, but there's no clue as to what it is. It's only £160, but I just want to know, like, what the fuck is this?
Oh no, that's gone up now.
No, it's 160 at the moment. I've got until like the 7th of October.
But you don't know where it
stemmed from. I don't even know where it comes out. As in, they've just sent me their reference. I don't know if it's a borough. I don't know if it's I don't know what it is. It's just a company asking for 160 out of nowhere, and they can't get it from me until I'm ready to give it.
Right. Fair. But yeah, anyway, they have the cameras. They got the cameras and that. Yo, you're supposed to free that up from a long time. Yeah. If you're taking someone's life, if you're out there doing whatever it is, and you're, do you know what? Not even taking someone's life. I think that if you have a situation that involves any type of altercation, for any misunderstanding, the footage should be there for people to, even if it's for the family. Do you get what I'm saying? Even if it's just the family that need to see it or whatever, you should be able to access that, because ultimately you are there to protect and serve us. So we should be able to see, if you want to see what we're doing, we should be able to see what you're doing.
That's it.
Yeah? Like, what is it that happened for you to do that? Like, I just don't believe. I mean, I can, if I was gonna do the angel's advocate thing, I could make an argument to see how someone can be shot in a certain circumstance, in a certain context. But everything is speculation. I don't really want to do the speculation.
You don't need speculation. You've got the camera.
We got exactly.
That's the thing.
Exactly. Why is it all left up to speculation when there's footage there?
You know why? Yeah, dodgy. Something dodgy.
Serious foul play.
Something. It seems like something was not right.
Something weren't right, and it's like this ain't the first time we see it. We see it all the time. Like it's just I don't know what it is about the institution why it thinks it can be that dodgy even with a camera on. Like I don't know about like if I speak I will lose many jobs.
Oh yeah, no, but
the fact is like this shit needs to stop. Like it's like how many times? You know what I'm saying? Like because it's gonna go left. Yeah. And we'll snap.
It's gonna go very left.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and we'll snap. And by the time it gets there, like, there will be no stopping this.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. This will be worse than anything anyone's ever seen if they don't put a lid on this now. Like, it's already too many. But like, I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna take. I don't know.
I think that's why they put the information out. Because I feel like they knew it was gonna go left.
No, it hasn't gone left.
No. But it had the potential.
It had the potential. But one of them, it will go. Like, as in. Like the screw
before
is going to turn, and
before they even have.
Do you know what? Can I tell you why? I don't think it's gone left fully, because although I feel like we're all in unison, that there's not much context really for you to do that. Yeah, I think there is a small. I don't know if it's the elephant in the room, but there's this little thing of his character. Do you know what? Was he or wasn't he? Yeah. If they would have, let's say, if he would have licked down, just someone that we all knew. I don't even want to say a name to put that in the air like that. Yeah. But let's just say like someone we know is doing good work. Yeah. And then for whatever reason they've been stopped by the police or whatnot. They've tried to get away from the police. The police licked them down. We will all be able to vouch and say, nah, what? Are you what? Then we're going outside. I think half the people are like ready to ride, but I think there's other people that are a bit like, yeah, this should never have happened. There's a slight question on the character. So even though we know that you shouldn't have done that, maybe this isn't so much the riding out thing yet. Well, let's find out exactly what. Let's see the footage. But in fact, if the footage shows, let's just say, sorry, Dan.
They know the footage will create something big. It will turn the.
Not necessarily.
They can't release it.
It's still not necessarily. Why though? Why do you say that?
If it was favourable,
they would have put it out.
Yeah,
that's where it is. That's where it shows. If it was in their favour, that would have been out from the jump. They would have shut everyone up quick.
You got sharp.
What are you talking about? Here's the footage. Sharp. Yeah. He was right.
Did you see the picture of the bullet thing?
No.
Oh, you haven't seen that?
No. I haven't seen it, no.
It was literally like an execution. They had a picture of a bullet hole in the windscreen where he would have been driving. So it's literally just.
Oh, so was it direct? Like
direct
in front of him.
Yeah,
head on.
Yeah,
they got to show that.
No, the picture's out. It was on social media like a couple of days ago.
Swear.
Yeah, like so it was like.
Did you find that?
That's why a couple of people were saying it was like an execution. It weren't.
I I've heard people throw around execution.
Yeah,
I thought they were just came out of.
Well, do you know obviously the argument?
What do you mean?
The argument is the driving.
Yeah, the argument. That's what it is. The argument.
The
argument is obviously the car that he was in.
They will have an argument.
It was known,
but it doesn't mean it's a good one. Like,
this is what it is. That's what it is. Never.
You know, like this is the thing that I like about watching court footage, though, because I look at this and I think, I wonder how this actually looks in court. Is that the picture? Show it to them up front. Yeah, I think to myself, I wonder how this plays out in court, because let me see.
Right at the beginning,
you can see the bullet.
Where are you watching this? So if anyone's listening, they can go and find it. What did you type in?
One bullet as well.
I'll put it in.
No, but someone who's listening to the pod, just listening.
Yeah, that's mad. Still,
but they can't click on the description on their phone on Spotify.
Or just put the picture up.
I'm talking about the audio listeners.
Screenshot.
No, the audio listeners.
They've taken that from a website, so it might be the Sun, maybe.
Oh, the Sun. Okay. In court, yeah, because this is definitely going to go to court. The footage is going to have to be shown.
Yeah, 100%.
That's one thing. And then what they're going to need to do is they are going to have to prove, if they can prove that within that, when did he get shot? On Thursday?
I don't remember.
If they can prove in that same week, yeah, that he was handling firearms, he's not, that officer's not going to jail for murder.
Yeah, no.
He's not going to jail for murder. Because what will happen is
they'll be able to build some kind of defense.
Yeah, they'll be able to say, 100%. They'll be able to say, remember, and this is, we have to be clear on this as well, yeah? We don't have officers that walk around with straps. We don't. Yeah. When Trident is on you, they're on you. There's a reason for why they're on you, whether it is right or wrong. Like, if you say you're known to the police or whatever, yeah, and you're a violent member of society, and the police are behind you, they know, I can't stop this brother because we know what he's on. They have to follow you until them man come with the strap. Yeah, because you could have something on you, whatever it is, and like they can't handle you like that. The Trident are obviously going to come for you. If they can prove that at some point he was handling a firearm, they are going to say that the situation that they were in, they weren't necessarily to know whether he had it on him in that moment or not. But we know that he did have it on him. Yeah. And in that moment, you're not only a threat to us, but you're a threat to society. The problem is, though, and I heard Chuckie say this as well, which I thought was so true, yeah? I've never heard anyone shoot. I've never heard of, like, the man them shooting at the police.
Yeah.
Have you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, swear.
Yeah.
When? Couple times. Yeah. Oh, well, then there you go then.
Yeah, but I didn't.
I've never even heard of that. So I mean, that does obviously make it even stronger. If that is a thing,
yeah, it's usually
that's mad. I actually never even heard of that.
Neither have I. I never heard of that.
I've only seen it with plainclothes, but it's still the same.
Oh, okay, still the same. Yeah. Because he's shooting thinking that that's nuts.
But even still, it doesn't matter. That don't look like a situation that needed that.
No way.
It don't matter what courtroom you're in. But the problem is that everybody is kind of in bed with each other. And people look after their own and all of that. So if they can find a way out of this, they will.
But you know what, Dan? You're right. But see, when the law is in text. Yeah. And when the law is in text, you can use that in so many different ways to interpret certain situations. So, for example, in that scenario, it's more manslaughter if it's in that scenario than it is murder. And that's what will happen. And obviously, you know, if he's done for manslaughter, I guess the situation then becomes, what is the sentencing, which then becomes the outrage. Because you know what? If he does get manslaughter, which he'll get manslaughter at best, he's not going to be sentenced to 5 years. He's going to get nothing, really. And then that's where there's going to be a problem. Because people are going to turn around and say, rah, like, what do you mean? You just done that. You got manslaughter. You didn't even do no time. Mad.
It's a weird one, man. Honestly, it's like, the thing is with law, it's like these laws they're not open to interpretation, but they can be moved around and fiddled with and turned into your favor. It's the same way that, you know, like when you get bagged for something, there's a way out. Even for every offense, there is a defense, and this is just one of them shit ones because it's their offense. Do you see what I'm saying? And it's a big one. So I don't know, man. I know I can smell foul play. Like, I know foul play when I see it.
Yeah, definitely. From when there's no footage yet, it stinks. It just stinks to me. Like, there's no footage yet. What I would be itching to flip. What you lot think I did that out of malice? I'm leaking it.
Yeah,
I don't even give a fuck. Listen, let me tell you something. I don't even care what you like. Wait, we're gonna wait until we go into court. No. I can't have this. I can't wait for another year for the court case and the trial to start. People looking at me sideways like I've done. Do you know what? Not even that. Maybe even this is like, I'm not there, so I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm speculating here. But even me, I'm like, if I'm looking after some of these officers or whatever, I don't even want anyone looking at me and my guys funny when we know what's happened in that. I'm not allowed to put this out. Let me tell you something. Let me ring my cousin, put this in the WhatsApp group. It leaked somehow.
Let that.
I don't know where it's come from. You know what I mean? Boom. We got to go court anyway. They're going to see it and everyone's going to see it anyway. How about that?
Yeah. That's the thing with innocence. Like, when you're innocent, it's different when you got this. You obviously got loads of people. But when you're innocent, you move innocent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What's that there?
From the top.
You read it. Come and take that microphone quickly. Sorry, let him just take this mic quickly.
So, it says... The question whether the degree of force used is reasonable in the circumstances is decided not in the light of actual circumstances, but by considering the circumstances as the officer believed them to be.
Yeah.
Right.
In recent years, blah, 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 blah. It says the police as an institution and the government's responsibility for their actions are subject to human rights considerations, specifically the right to life in the Human Rights Act 1998 and European Convention on Human Rights. This means the use of lethal force will only be justified where absolutely necessary.
Which means, basically means,
it's absolutely necessary.
As long as he gets all his interviews bang on, he gets out of this.
Yes.
As long as there's no discrepancy.
Yeah, no discrepancy.
No discrepancy
if there is like absolute continuity and like every time he tells a story, it's the same, and he puts on how fearful he was and all of that. There's a way out of this for him.
But that's why people will get searched. That's why people were going mad as well, because they were saying they all get to go home and they've all got their phones.
They all still had their personal phones. They all still had everything.
So they get to make.
They had it for days, so they had this.
But the thing is, though, I guess like in what it sounds like you're saying, where did you read that from, by the way?
On The Guardian.
Okay.
They were talking about, this is from like the recent shootings, particularly with terrorists and or so-called so John Charles de Menezes. So that was from that.
Okay, so they will still need to though prove, because you can't just say, you know what, we was told that he had a firearm. In that it said absolute necessary, so deadly force can't be used unless it's absolutely necessary or something like that.
Officer believes
it to be absolute. Well, that's wording.
The wording. No, but that's what it all is.
That's what it is. That's what the officer. Yeah, but that's why they word it like.
It's not the situation. It's what
but the
potential situation in his mind was.
That's so techie.
Yeah.
But the story, obviously within that, because the officer will definitely 100% bust case, but the timeline has to tie in a strong way.
Yeah.
They still have to, even though the officer busts his case, because you know what? The reality is he could have just been told, you know what? He went out yesterday and he fired a shot in a bowling alley. He could have just been told that. Yeah. So he's gone and he's dealing with that and he's handling that accordingly, yeah? So now the officer is basically saying the news that was passed down to me was that he bust a shot in the alley, the bowling alley yesterday, and that he's got it on him. So I'm handling that in that way. So then you have to look at the information that is being given to you. Where was that information coming from? Who told you that? Now, if that's shaky, then someone has to be held accountable up there. But that's never going to happen. That's never ever going to happen. What they can do though is, if they do say or they do have strong evidence that he did have a firearm or he was handling firearms, they are then justified in being able to tell that officer that piece of information, which in turn he goes and handles it in that way, which in turn no one is held accountable for nothing.
That's the favorite phrase. The reason to believe that. That's it. That's all.
It's mad. It's mad. The protesting and that as well. Like I see people out there protesting and whatnot. And like on one hand, I proper Yeah, man. I do like. There's something about unification that I proper like. Like, I do like to see people unified, and like, especially for right causes and that. Like, I do like that. I'm gonna be honest at the same time too. Sometimes when I see some of the protesting, sometimes the cynic in me feels like some of it is self-indulgent. Some of it feels just a light narcissistic to me.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, do you know what? I look at it, bro, and I say, we've seen like a lot of footage from like protests and that in the past, and we've seen like a lot of like powerful pictures from the past, black and white. It's like sometimes I feel like, do you know what? Just to be more clear on what I'm talking about, yeah. We've had a strong conversation about this. My man knows I've checked for him, whatever. But just on transparency, yeah. I know a man who's gone to this like protest and that, and I'm like, and I spoke to him about this as well. He's gone to the protest, and I'm like, I know what you've done.
Yeah.
I know what you've done. I know what you've done. And so, what are we here to be a part of this powerful picture and put a filter over it to be a part? Like, to me, there's something about that.
There's like, you're talking about the hypocritical side.
Yeah.
I hear that. I do hear that.
There's something.
I've had a conversation like this with someone today as well. It wasn't about this, but it's like, good things are still good things, or good deeds and good advice. All of those good things, they're always good, even if they're coming from a bad person.
Right.
Does that make sense? So like, I'm not mad at that. I more think about the intention behind going to protest. You know what I'm saying? Some people just want to be there to say they went there. Some people actually care. Most people, I don't know. I don't know people's intentions, but it's the end. I'm more worried about people's intentions, whether they're being there to say they were there.
Yeah, rather than it doesn't really matter who you are. It's more just why are you there though.
See, the context of like obviously unpacking what about, because I wouldn't say that this. I can't, and I'm just trying to use a specific example just to be clear in what I'm saying. Like, even in bad people, there is good in them. You get what I'm saying? And I think that goes to what you were saying or whatever, yeah. But like, I think even in those examples, I'm like, if it would be so good if in going to a thing like that, in this situation, bearing in mind that like, this cause is the perfect cause for people to be outside. It's the perfect cause, yeah. If then by going to that, it also makes you deep life a bit.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this is happening. Like, this happens a lot. When someone dies, this happens. We go to a funeral. When we go to a funeral, what usually happens? People start thinking about their own life. They don't think, oh yeah, like he died from a heart disease or this, that and the other or whatever it is. It's like, you know what? That person died. Like, we need to spend more time together. We need to do this. We need to do that. Oh, do you know what? Maybe I need to have a conversation with my dad. Maybe I need to, like there's all these things sometimes that go through your head when you go to a funeral. Yeah. If in those moments you go to a protest and you then start thinking about these type of things that in turn will then make you move better in your life, even though the context of the situations are a little bit different, I can rate it. I can respect it. But there's something in me, bro, that it's so difficult for me to see just the hypocritical element in the rage, in this rage. And there's not even 25%. I'm not even saying that you need to give 100% of the same energy because the situations are different. But not even 25%. Like the other day in Chelsea or Kensington, a brother just got licked down in the street. I mean, no one's even talking about it. Like no one's saying one thing. Forget about whether they arrested someone or not. Yo, where's his brethren? Because one of the other dons might have it. We need to bring him in, and we need to bring them in and have a conversation. We need to do, because the other day, the month before, there was 2 men that got licked down in 24 hours. No one's like, we're not even giving 25%. I'm not saying 100. I'm not saying put your foot on the next the same way, even though I feel like we should be. But I'm not going to do that. We're not even giving 25%. We're just saying, rah, that's sad.
Yeah, but I think we've got there now, man.
That's sad.
I think we've just got there. I don't think anything, like, nothing don't shock me.
That's a problem.
Yeah, it's a big problem.
That's a big problem. Because these things are happening so regular. And you know my thing already. Like, even, like, I'm not a person who, even with the word nigger, like, I'm funny about that sometimes. I'm like, yo, like, I remember when I saw Kendrick, like, doing the thing on stage and whatever, and then the girl's singing the lyric back, and then he stops the fucking stage to stop the tune, and he's like, no, you can't say that. And I'm like, but she's like, so if there's so much rage for this, and you're saying this word in a song, not in that context, you're just saying it as a new aged word or whatever it is, and she's repeating the word in the same new aged way, but then you get so mad you stop the whole concert because she said what you said. I'm like, what's going on? Like, what are we doing here?
Bro, welcome to 2022, bro. Just welcome.
Everyone's doing perception, isn't it? That's what it is.
It's crazy. Literally, it is crazy to me. Like, it is crazy to me. So I'm just saying, like, I know that there's a lot of people out there that are kind of, the narrative can be, you know what? Let's defund the police. We don't need them. I'm like, listen, I'm all down for that. I'm down for it. But do you know what we have to do though? We will at some point need to show examples of how we're policing our own community before we can turn around and say, because if we showed examples of policing our own community in that, we could turn around to them and say, fuck them lot. You lot can't do nothing for us anyway. And on top of that, you lot are on this black fear stuff. Now, we'll handle that. Now, obviously, we'll be taking the law into our own hands, which is a whole next thing. We'll have to have certain things rewritten or whatever else. But like, at some points, we might have to do that. Because otherwise, what's the solution?
People aren't ready to take accountability.
I don't even know if we're even ready to have this conversation.
I'm not even sure. I don't think it's possible.
I don't. They're in this, like, if anything, now is probably the worst. That conversation is so far away. And
was you going to say something?
Further.
I was going to say, someone said something along those lines today on social media.
Was it on Twitter?
No. It was a clip that someone brought to Twitter from a podcast.
Was it Chuckie?
Yeah. That's what I said.
Did you watch the whole thing?
No, but I've seen most of it. I went and watched most of it. So, in what he was saying, I understood in regards to the point about no one taking accountability and whatnot, and we have to start looking at ourselves. But people don't want to actually have that conversation but then again, when you bring a little clip like that and tell people to have a conversation, they're not
that clip was taken fully out of context.
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But when you look at the comments, people aren't going to go back and listen to what he was fully saying. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying?
When you watched actually the whole thing, you know, like, this is what was funny about that clip being taken out of context. The visual is 47 minutes.
Yeah.
Do you know how much of the conversation you've got to get past to clip that bit?
Yeah.
Do you know, like, literally, for 25 minutes, he was saying, yo, this should... Because they put what he was saying next to Chris's name. Yeah? He was talking about the mother. He was talking about, how it shouldn't have happened. He's talking about so many different things, like how there isn't really a justification for all of that. Like, he talked so much about that. And even at the end, he did. Then he took it away from that and then started opening up how we perceive certain things. And the reason why I like hearing someone like Chuckie saying this, and it's better than someone like me saying it, is because when Chuckie turns around and says, I was a gang member, like, I was in the mix.
That's it.
Yo, his thing has got a lot more substance than mine. He's saying in it, I know when they came to me with the strap and that, in fact, he's saying, right, I know these officers are behind me are trying to stop me, but they can't stop me because they're not the big, like, to stop me, you need the proper man them to come and get me. Yeah, so I know you can't stop me. Stop me if you try. I'm older than you. You know what I'm saying? You're 23 years old. Shut your mouth, bro. You ain't got nothing for me. Trident is a different type of gang, though, isn't it? Like, they know what my man's on and whatever else. So when Trident comes, it's a whole different thing. But, you know, he's in a different context. He's just making it be clear. You know what? Like, and one of the guys made a good point. He was like, enough men are more scared of getting caught lacking than they are scared of, like, the police.
Yeah.
Man are scared of not having it on them because of the next man than it is them, like, what happens with these lot. Do you understand what I'm 100%. Saying? But like, yeah, he's saying, right, if you held it today, if you held it a few days ago, or you've been holding it, and then one day you just park it off, and then you get caught on the day that you didn't have it, the game is the game. He's not saying that about my youth. He's saying it's about everyday circumstances that we're in every day.
That's what I say. It's just accountability on an everyday
situation. Man have it on them every day. Yeah. I knew when I was doing what I was doing, bro. When I knew, and I wasn't doing none of that type of stuff. But I knew when I was doing certain things I wasn't supposed to be doing, I knew that if I get caught with it, then I'm going to have to just I just have to just deal with that. Like, because I know that I'm not really supposed to do this. You get what I'm saying? I have to thought, but maybe I don't know, age, circumstances, parenting. I don't know what the fuck. I was more scared of my mum than I was scared of anything else.
Facts.
Trust me. Yeah, like how am I going to justify this?
That's what it was. That's what it was.
Yeah, but you know what? When we like, even when we separate the two, even if we have, like, I don't know when is the right time to ever have that conversation, but even when we separate the two, people will always tell you that there isn't a right time to have it. But I still don't think that anyone is ever really willing to really have that conversation. Like, no one's really, everyone wants it, but no one wants
there
it.
are people ready.
Oh, I'd love it.
You got to have it with the right people, though.
100%.
I'll definitely love it.
100%, bro. 100%. But, you know. Anyway, rest in peace to Chris anyway. And, like, more than anything, yeah, even more than him, I just, you know, like, it's the mum and the family and that, like, you know, like, parents, the majority of the time, they don't even know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Do you get what I'm saying? Whether you're on smoke or not, they don't know.
They never know.
They just know their son.
Yeah, they never know the extent.
They just know their son. And they know the person that comes in and out of the house. They know how nice they are to their auntie or to their uncle or to the kids or, like, whatever else. They know how good their cooking is, how bad their cooking is. They know how funny they are. They know how ill-tempered they can be sometimes. They know, like, some of the things that you like to wear or whatnot, but they don't always know what's going on outside on the road and whatnot. I think even, what's his name? Potter. Was it even Potter? It was either Potter. No, it was Fredo, who mentions in a bar, I can't remember exactly what the bar is, but he mentions about, right, like, can't go to the shop with mum anymore.
Mad.
Like, sorry, mum, I can't go to the shop with you anymore because it's different now. These times, man's 13, 14 or whatever, but it's just a bit, can't go Sainsbury's now because if I'm going Sainsbury's, I got to be with, and we can't all go shopping with Bumsy. Like, that's all mad. What we're going, so everyone's going Asda with mums and that. Yeah, my man's in the car with the shh. Like, it's all yeah, man. But alright, boom. Yeah, that's it. Flipping Connor, Benn.
Not bad.
Who you got?
Ain't it done?
Is it done? No. What? The fight?
I saw that.
Nah, that'll be fine. It'll be fine.
No. Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I think so. It's nothing to do with us. Like, it's not our promotion, but
you can still talk.
Yeah, no, of course. But I'd edge Eubank. It's too big.
Oh, okay. Did you watch their?
I watched it yesterday.
I did like it. Did you see it? Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it.
No. You lot, yeah. You don't even have to be into boxing for this. Yeah, you don't even have to be into boxing. Go on YouTube and watch. What is it? Chris Eubank Jr. versus Connor Benn. What is it? Face Off. Yeah, Face Off. Go and watch that. It's funny still. It is funny. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Chris Eubank is funny.
Yeah, he's good.
He said if you pull off the miracle. No, what did he say? I only have to abstain
for 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks. So there's no sex with my. Usually it's 8. Usually I do 8 weeks with no sex, but 2 weeks. I only need 2 weeks for you. He said Jake Paul needs 1. He goes, but 2 weeks, I think I'll leave my missus alone for 2 weeks for you. I'll leave my missus alone. He said, I only need to train. Or what did he say? I only need to be 60%. I only really need to be 60%. I don't need a full camp. I ain't spoken to my dad. He said bad things. And he's saying it so. And then Connor's like, oh, come off it, mate. Fucking come off it, mate.
It's a proper clash of like, it's a good one still.
It is a good one. And he said, like, listen, if you pull off the miracle, I think it's what does it say? It's a physical impossibility. But if you so happen to pull off the miracle, then I'll retire from boxing. But until then, I'm going to go in the ring and I'm going to enjoy my time in there.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? It's mad. It's mad. He's talking smoky. But he's big. But he's considerably bigger. So we'll see.
And more experience, isn't he?
Yeah. But the thing about experience is like, I've seen it before in terms of levels. Like, you write someone off because you've never seen them at that level, and then you don't realize that they can fight at that level. Everyone was doing it with Josh Taylor and Jack Catterall as well. Right. Like, you don't really, because they haven't been at that level doesn't mean they can't go there.
Yeah, true.
Right? Just like obviously if you're a betting man, you would have to go Eubank, given size, experience, just all the physical advantages he's got. Then basically, but this is deeper, man. This fight's a bit madder.
Yeah, it's the family and the brother, dad.
There's a spiritual warfare in there as well. Like, it's not just physical.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I swear.
Yeah.
Why you say that?
There's something deeper. This is their dad's story.
It's like legacy.
Yeah, it's different. This is different. Like, Connor's not having it. He's not gonna like whatever Eubank's saying. I don't think it will go like that. I'll be shocked if it went like that. How he's. I don't even think that's how he's thinking it. But you know, like, that's what it sounds like. What he's saying, like, he's basically saying, I just have to turn up for you. No fight, you just have to turn up for. So I'm saying, like, he knows, but he's a showman.
I want him on the couch.
Good luck.
Why?
Who, Eubank?
Yeah.
It's not my fault.
Yeah, I'm so. You can still chat to him on the couch. I'm not going to be there. You can still chat to him on the couch, you know?
No, yeah, of course you can, but I'm saying, like,
you can't pattern it.
I don't think, I don't have the legs.
But he knows you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. DM.
No, man. We don't follow each other.
That guy's a character. Can you remember Privé years ago, All Black Party?
Yeah.
And he showed up in all white.
What?
And it wasn't his dance. And it weren't his dance. Nah, he's taking the piss. He's taking the piss. It weren't his dance.
When he's showed up in all white.
That's crazy.
To All Black Party.
What is gal as well?
Nah.
I like him though. Like, how can you not?
And he was just there like this the whole
because he's proper smug.
You know, I saw his dad, outside. I was on a New Bond Street, and his dad was like, I don't know, he might have been in a rave. He's come out of the rave. He must have gone into Louis, but he's standing outside Louis now like a mannequin. I couldn't believe it. He just stood there.
And his LV's off as well.
Yeah, he's LV'd off and he just stood there. He wasn't doing, he was just chilling. He was just chilling. And it was like a Tuesday. It was just a Tuesday, it was just chilling. But you know, I don't know, man. But anyway, man, them.
Come on.
Is there anything anyone needs to know about? Anything? Seen anything? Watched anything?
No.
No.
I'm not gonna lie, nah. I've been too busy.
Alright, sorry you lot. Thanks for listening, everyone, yeah? Love.